Kia ora. My name is Noa. I am the father of Kyla Paenga, and today is the 17th of November, 2024. It's a Sunday morning, and I'll be doing a podcast with my daughter, Kyla. Welcome to the show, Kyla.
Hello.
There she is. She comes from under the table.
Yeah, I teleported.
That's probably one of the coolest entrances I've ever seen to a podcast.
I know, because I'm the coolest.
Yeah, it just jumps out of tables. It's epic. So, Kyla, we're recording this podcast. You're currently 9. Tell me, why did you want to do a podcast with your dad?
Because I want to be on YouTube.
You want to be on YouTube?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Also because it seems fun.
Seems fun? Yeah, because do you see me do podcasts sometimes and you're like, why is this guy doing podcasts? What are they?
No, because I already know what podcasts are.
True.
And I've also seen you record famous people, and I really want to. I really want to also be on the show.
Yeah. And now you are. How cool.
I know.
So I reckon we should do these like once a year.
Yeah.
And then when you're older, you'll have all of this cool content of you growing up. So, I mean...
Question time.
Question time. Let's cut to the chase.
Yeah.
Kyla, tell me what is the hardest thing about being a 9-year-old in 2024?
Let me think. There's lots of sometimes boys that don't let you play football, even though you like playing football.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I know, because sometimes boys say, "Oh no, you're just a girl, you can't do that."
Do they really say you're just a girl, you can't do that?
Yeah.
What do you do when they say that?
I normally just walk away and try to play something else.
Yeah, yeah. And how does it make you feel when they say that?
I get really annoyed, and I also get really mad.
Yeah. Does it make you feel better when you kick their butts at football?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they
I go, ha ha.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty annoying. So what do you do if if they say you can't play? Do you just play anyway, or do you play with someone else?
I play with someone else that's one of my friends that are boys.
Yeah.
And they actually let me play.
True. And being 9, what do you think parents don't understand and adults don't understand about 9-year-olds?
Let me think.
Is there something we just don't get about 9-year-olds and being a kid?
Oh yeah. Some things you don't get, when we come home from school and we're really grumpy and we don't want to talk, all you guys need to do is just leave us alone and let us be.
Okay.
Because that means we have a tough day at school or something, and if we haven't came out in our room in a long time, you just go check on us.
Just go check on you guys?
Yeah.
What do you appreciate from, what do you appreciate from, me as your dad? Is there anything that I do good or I could do better?
And the stuff that you can, no, nothing.
I don't do anything good.
You do everything good, duh.
I do? Okay, that's good. Is there anything I can do better that you can think of?
No, I really can't.
It's okay if not.
Yeah, I can't.
That's cool. Okay, so what's been the biggest thing that's happened in your life so far?
Okay, so when I'm at school, my friends don't want to be friends with my other friend, but they get into big drama, and then I hate it because I'm always in the middle because someone wants to play with me, then and then my other friend wants to play with me too. So I'm saying, why can't we all play together? But they were in a fight, but now they're friends again.
Yeah, true. That is pretty hard, especially because you've got so many different friends. And sometimes you might want to be friends with this person, and then on this day be friends with this person, but you're still friends with everyone.
Yeah, but you just want to play with someone else every single day.
Yeah.
But because I suggested taking days maybe, but because we got into a fight.
Right.
because like my friends want to play with me, and I said, hey, maybe we could take days to like agree, so we can like play with each other.
Mm-hmm.
One of my friends agreed, but then they said they never agreed to that.
And is that something that's pretty hard about being like a 9-year-old? Is like juggling all your friend groups?
Yeah, because like I want to be friends with all of them, and I want to play with my friends on different days. But then sometimes if I don't play with that friend on one day, then she's gonna get mad at me, and then I can't play with that friend on a different day.
Yeah, you guys should all just get along and just play with whoever you want to play with and just have a good time.
Yeah, I know, but like if like this keeps on, if when it keeps on going on, I normally just sit down, play with like some other friends that like are far away,
Yeah.
so my friends don't really find me,
Mm.
and I'm in a nice quiet zone.
Yeah, that's good. Well, what do you think makes like a really good friend?
Like when you guys don't get into fights a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like if every day you guys are getting into fights, that's not a good day. But like a good friend, same as like if you're getting into fights every week, like some weeks, that's not really a good friend.
Yeah.
But like if you get into fights, kind of like once a month or something, that's like okay.
Yeah. And if you were to like describe like a perfect friend, like what sort of traits would they have?
I'm just gonna say it out loud.
Yeah, no, yeah, you can say like what.
Della.
Oh, Della, nice. Shout out, Della. That's cool. Well, but like, if you were to describe like an imaginary made up best friend, let's say, like, what would they bring to the table to be a good friend? How would they be a good friend? Like, not fighting.
Like if you have a crush on someone and then you tell your friend, and then and then you're like mad at your friend, and your friend doesn't like bug you saying, "Oh, I'm going to tell this person that you have a crush on them," and then you actually don't have a crush on them anymore, and they're just kind of blackmailing you.
Oh wow.
And
yeah.
then but like you don't like you have a secret as theirs too, but when they say it, it feels like you want to say it. Like you want to say it to everyone,
Yeah.
but then like you don't.
Yeah.
That's like a good friend.
Yeah. Totally. And yeah, I mean, having crushes and stuff is pretty crazy when you are really young. I remember the first crush I had on someone, and I remember it was in like kindergarten, so I was like 4 years old, and we'd do nap time. There used to be this girl,
Yeah.
and yeah, I was just like infatuated with her at such a young age. And then we went to primary school together, and I still had a massive crush on her. And then I forgot to go to her birthday party. And when I forgot to go to her birthday party, she took that like really personally.
And like didn't talk to you.
me. It was like we were in the same class for like many years, but she just would refuse to look at me or say my name or anything.
What?
So I felt like I was invisible, and it got me really upset.
Screw whoever that is.
It was down in Dunedin, but it's okay now. But yeah, having crushes and like feelings on people was a pretty crazy feeling.
Yeah, that's why I normally tell Della my crushes, because she like keeps everything like, and like she doesn't say anything.
That's cool. That's nice. Well, and so you're currently 9.
Mhm.
What sort of sports and stuff do you want to do, or do you currently
Horse riding.
horse riding? But like, what sports do you do right now as well?
Oh, I do football. I do swimming, which I had 3. What is it called? Three ribbons.
You got 3. That's right. You got 3 ribbons just a few days ago.
Yeah. And then I also do nippers, which is on today.
Mm-hmm.
I also do. What else do I do? I forgot. Huh?
Jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah, jiu-jitsu. You're like, I'm like, what does that mean?
Little jiu-jitsu kid.
Yeah, I do jiu-jitsu, and
Athletics.
oh yeah, athletics.
You do a lot, eh?
Yeah.
Do you ever get tired from doing all those sports?
Kind of.
Do you like doing them? Like you're not getting forced by your dad?
No, I'm not. But I want to do horse riding.
Yeah, we'll try and get you to. It's just that you do so much. It's like, where do we fit it in?
But I can like take something away.
Yeah,
And, like,
'cause
I'll
you
be
really want to
happy.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will see. We usually just do it in school holidays, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool. And Kyla, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a zookeeper
A zookeeper? That's a cool job.
and a policeman.
Policewoman?
Policewoman. Well, and well, I don't want to be like a policeman when they catch people. I want to be those like police people with like they have those dogs and stuff.
Oh, they like a police officer in the canine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them because I get to have my own canine.
Yeah, you get your own German Shepherd. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
You'd be a great police officer, I reckon.
because like I used to have a German Shepherd called Cruz, and like she was one of my favorite dogs ever.
Yeah.
But then she passed away, and like I was so sad. But we have her like ashes at Lala's.
That's nice. Yeah, she seemed like a really cool dog. So, why do you want to be a police officer or a zookeeper?
Because I want to help people. Like I want to like help the world for like the police officer because like if like there's like people that are carrying drugs and stuff and like trying to put it into drinks for other people to like get that, I want to make sure they stop that because drugs aren't really good for you.
Yeah, drugs are really bad for you. That's a good idea. And you keep the streets safe.
Yeah, and for zoo, I don't want to be like a zookeeper which like hatches animals and like just put them in the cage.
Yeah.
I want to be like a zookeeper like where I help the animals and like I let them free. Like if they're like healthy and we don't need them anymore, I like set them free. But like also, and like there's this land I forgot what it's called where there's like lots of like animals, and like we were trying to search for a peacock feather because like because someone had them and I wanted one too.
Yeah.
And we searched for one, and then we went like behind this little building, but like, and then there was like little rabbits and bunnies, like they were locked up in a cage, and they were feeding them oranges, and bunnies like hate oranges; they will not eat them.
Really?
Yeah, and they look so skinny too.
That's not very good.
Yeah, we made a complaint to them.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. And you're allergic to bunnies, aren't you?
I am,
Yeah.
but like, I didn't go really near them, but like they were in the cage. And, like, it was, like, so sad because, like, they were all skinny and, like, one of them was dead in a cage.
That's horrible.
Because how skinny they were. And
jeez.
Yeah, and they weren't feeding, like, the pets properly.
So you guys made a complaint. That's
Yeah,
good.
we made a big complaint, and I'm pretty sure they got sued.
True. Yeah, they probably would have got in trouble. You get in lots of trouble. You could maybe get put in jail if you don't look after your pets very well.
Yeah.
Or your animals. Because you have a responsibility to be good to them, right? Yeah. That's cool. Okay. And
That's not cool. It's sad.
No, yeah, you're right. Sorry, it's sad. It's not cool at all. So you're 9. You do lots of sports. You've got a good group of friends. You're at Plymouton School. You want to either be a zookeeper or a police officer when you grow
I
up.
also want to be a vet.
And a vet.
Or a nurse.
Or a nurse. That's so cool. I feel like you just want to do something that helps people.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and I want to be a dance teacher. And a horse riding teacher. Oh my gosh, so slay.
There's so much to do in this world. So what would be...
And a singer.
And a singer? And you did singing at the school gala 2 days ago. You got up in front of everyone, started singing.
Yeah, like da 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 da.
I was just sitting there, just chilling, looking around, and I saw my daughter Kyla up on stage with a microphone. I was like, what is she doing up there? Is she going to like just start talking? And he started singing like some beautiful songs. I was so impressed.
It was covered me in sunshine. Show me a good time.
Is that with Pink?
Yeah, that's Pink.
Nice. So what's on your bucket list? Like, what do you want to do? Have you got any things that you really want to do in this life?
Ooh, I know.
What?
I know. So I want to go somewhere with Bella.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because, like, she's, like, a trustworthy friend. And, like, I want to go, like, maybe, like, what is it called? Like, to, like, a circus with her.
Sounds cool.
And then, like, I also want to, like, go to, like, a really big water park with her.
Yep.
And then also a big thing on my bucket list is, like, bungee jumping.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I don't want to be, like, hanged upside down. Like, there's types of bungee jumping where there's, like, one on your like waist, and you have like a little thing to hug. I really want to do that.
Whoa, that'll be a cool thing to do when you're a bit older, eh?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. We can go bungee jumping together when you're older.
Yeah, but I don't want to go like bungee jumping where your head like dips.
That's the funnest part.
No,
though.
but like I want to go, Dad. I want to go like where it's connected to your chest, and you have like a big thing that you can hug.
I haven't
and
seen
it
them.
goes,
I'll have to have a
"Wee."
look. Sounds pretty cool.
Cause I do like a flip.
Yeah, that'd be heaps of fun. And is there anything like about as you get older? Is there anything that you just have like really big questions about like life or the world? Things that just don't quite make sense yet, or things you're trying
Why
to
do
figure out?
girls have to have periods and not boys? That's my question. It's so annoying.
I wish I could answer that one. I can't answer that.
You should have one.
It's because women are more important than us men.
Yeah.
And you guys, when you are of age, you end up carrying another human being in your belly, and that's a huge responsibility.
I don't want to do
and-
that. I want to adopt a baby.
You adopt one. Well,
Yeah.
when you're old enough, you can do what you want, which is quite cool. It's a good question. Is there anything else that you like?
Why do girls have to give birth and not boys?
Because I think boys aren't tough enough. We're not strong enough. If that happened to us, we would be like, we just wouldn't be able to hack it. We wouldn't be able to do it. So you girls are a lot tougher. Yeah, and you guys can do it. So I personally think that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls are better.
And boys can be meaner than girls.
Yeah, but girls can also be mean. Okay, anything else? Any other things about like the world and life you're trying to figure out right now that you have burning questions over?
No, but this is a big thing for all of the people in the world.
Yes.
Stop throwing trash everywhere, because I see it literally everywhere I walk, even in my school.
Tell me, even at your school as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's horrible way. I get so angry when I see people throwing rubbish around.
One time when somebody threw rubbish on the ground, I said, "Hey, pick that up now."
Good.
Because if we like throw litter around everywhere, our Earth won't last as long as we want it to. And we want our Earth to last as long as it can.
We absolutely do, because we only get one Earth, right?
Yeah, we don't get like thousands and thousands of Earths.
And I think we need to start thinking about like, not just our generation, but we need to start thinking about like your generation, like looking after your kids or your kids' kids. Because at the moment we just think about us right here, right now. But there's going to be so many more kids and babies and families to grow into this world. So we've got to make sure it's a good home for them too, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Do you have any other, like, have you got any funny or interesting memories or, like, lessons that maybe you've learnt throughout your 9 years that you can tell the audience?
I'm pretty sure I have, but I just need to think of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty big question.
Let me think.
Like, have you got any advice to people or things that you've learnt along the way?
Like, things that I've learned on the way is like, even like a small thing can still be beautiful. You don't need like heaps and heaps of stuff. Like, one small thing can be like the best thing ever, because not that many people even have like things. Like, people don't, like, if you get like something that you don't like a jumper, because it's not your style, or you have to remember, it doesn't matter, because all you need to do is remember, some people don't have like clothes and stuff. Some people like don't have like things that you have.
So true, Kyla. So true. Because there's people out there all around the world, that would love to have that jumper, or would love to have that rubber duck toy that you got on Christmas that you didn't really like.
Yeah.
So yeah, it puts things into perspective. We're quite lucky to be in New Zealand and to have a nice, warm, healthy home.
Yeah.
To have Christmas, to have things.
I have the best thing for everybody out in there, everybody in the world. Stop doing walls, because it's not, because you're damaging the planet way more than littering.
Stop doing what?
Stop doing wars.
Wars.
Because you're damaging the planet way more than littering. You're like making big holes in the ground. You're killing people from Earth. And I just want everyone to have like peace.
Yeah.
Because like peace is the best thing in the world. Because like you don't fight. You don't like need anything. Like we just have to be happy for what we have.
I couldn't agree more, Kyla. I couldn't agree more. And it's sad right now because in the war there is so much fighting happening right now in Russia and Ukraine, right across like the Middle East, Palestine. It's horrible. Lots of people are dying. Kids are dying. It's a sad place in some countries right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I completely agree.
Because like some countries start wars and the other countries don't even know about it. Like some people start wars for like a different reason. Maybe like they could be confused because maybe like I'm not saying they did this, but like maybe I'm saying Russia bombed Ukraine, and maybe Ukraine people would get it wrong because maybe Russia didn't bomb Ukraine. Maybe someone like let's say China bombed Ukraine. But I'm not saying anyone did this.
No, I know.
I'm
just giving an example.
Yeah, I'm just giving an example.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, it's pretty horrible because most of the time, right, it's the presidents or the prime ministers who are creating these wars. And then they create wars because they're not happy with the other government. So there's two governments fighting. And then all of the normal civilians, all of the people like you and me, they're the ones who get trapped into the war. And they're the ones that ultimately lose their homes, lose their families, lose their jobs, and some of them lose their lives. Just because two governments are disagreeing with each other. I've always thought the best way to solve a war...
It's like drama at school when you don't agree with anybody and you like two people are ganging up on you when you have only one person.
Yeah.
When you only have your like self.
Yep.
And like we don't like want the wars because damaging the earth, you're killing people who actually want like need their lives, like little kids who hasn't lived enough.
Yeah.
Like you guys, like people still have to remember that.
Yep, completely agree. Okay, we've almost been going for like 25 minutes.
I know.
So, is there anything you would like to leave the audience with? And then I'll ask you a few quick questions.
I'm so slay.
So slay.
Everybody out there is so slay, except for you guys bullies. If you stop being a bully, then you'll be slay.
Yep. If you follow these steps, you can also be slay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kyla.
Yes?
What do you think is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life. It's like, let me think. Hold on.
What do you think you're alive for? What do you think everyone's alive for? What's the meaning? What's the purpose?
The purpose of everyone's is alive for is like to have a great life, make sure you have lots of fun, but like don't do drugs and everything because some people might think that's fun, but it's actually really not fun because you could die from drugs.
Yep.
Same as vaping, same as smoking. It does really bad things to your lungs. When your parents are smoking, just tell them stop smoking, don't do anything. You could die really quickly to that because your lungs will like maybe stop working, you will stop breathing. And like we want everyone to live their lives out.
Yep.
Because like have some fun, like go bungee jumping and everything, jump off some cliffs where water is. Because like you guys still have so much to live for, even if you're young, especially when you're young parents.
Yeah, totally, 100%. And you'll never do drugs or vaping, will you? Or smoking?
Of course not.
No. Good. 'Cause I'm glad I've raised you that way. Okay. And what do you think is holding back kids in New Zealand?
Like stuff that is holding back kids in New Zealand is like sometimes like these I'm not kind of like saying, but like this is what I personally think. Like sometimes teachers are like really strict and saying, oh, you have to do this much homework. If you don't finish it, you have to do even more homework. Like, you can't keep on giving kids so much homework to do. Like, you still have to let them, like, live them life out. Like, let them play outside instead of just, like, them finishing homework.
Amen. Kids are meant to live, man. Kids are meant to play. They're meant to be out there.
But you also should give your kids homework like teachers.
Yeah.
Teachers should give them homework, but like, don't say, if you don't finish this homework, I'm going to give you even more homework. And like, because if you do that, and you're like lying, then kids, like, when the adults are saying, hey, do this right now, so you're going to be put in time out because they're doing something really bad. They're just going to think that you're lying.
Agree.
But like, if you're being all funny with it, then and you just say, I'm just joking, then they'll know that.
Totally agree. Okay, 2 more questions.
Okay.
What makes you the happiest, Kyla?
My friends, family, and like when like people don't fight and everything, and when like all the wars have stopped, that makes me so happy because like then I'm like, it makes me so happy because then I'm like, oh, maybe they have agreed. But then I also remember when at wars, some people didn't live.
Yeah.
But I'm also happy because people that fought for the war also lived.
Totally. And if you had a magic wand and you could wave it and change one thing in the entire world from a wave of your magic wand, what would that be?
I would write stuff down on a piece of paper. All the things that I need to stop in the world, because that's the one thing. It's just on a piece of paper.
You are a genius. That's
Like,
so smart.
I could stop world hunger. I can like make people stop wars. I can make people
Stop homeless people.
Yeah.
Like stop homelessness.
Yeah, because like it's on one piece of paper. There's lots of words, but it's still on one piece of paper.
You're
Big
smart.
brain.
Big brain over here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, should we sign out? Kyla, do you want to say your name, your age, and one last thing to the audience?
Okay, so I'm Kyla Paenga. I'm age 9, and just remember, everybody loves you.
Everyone loves you, and I'm Dad. I'm 26, and
The youngest dad in the world.
peace out.
Peace out, my
Bye.
G's. Bye.